Greetings, Steve Reed, Stephen Reed Coaching. Over the years, I have discovered that I have been blessed with some incredible power. Today's power, the permission to rest. Why does resting your mind feel like you're getting away with something? Think about it. Mental rest often comes loaded with guilt, and busyness has become a badge of honor. Well, I'm doing something. I got to do this. I can't take time to rest, etc. Here's the bad habit. Never feeling allowed to mentally switch off. Ever feel guilty about that? Here's the good habit. Schedule deliberate, no input time on your calendar, like an appointment. So it's not even negotiable. You must rest your mind. Here's why it matters. Rest scheduled is rest that actually happens. I know myself, having been self-employed for well over 30 years, there are times that I feel guilty when I take a break. 10, 15 minutes, something like that. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I used to enjoy naps in the middle of the afternoon. And there's a lot of scientific proof that says that's a good idea. But a lot of times I just feel guilty. I got to get back. I've got one more video to do. I've got one more article to write. I've got another letter. I've got an email to respond to, whatever. I'm always thinking. But I've learned that I need to just sit and chill. Turn my brain off. I'm not looking at anything. I'm not reading anything. I'm just turning myself off and resting in my mind. And the great thing is when I do that, I'm revitalized, I've got more energy, I'm better focused. So schedule in your calendar a rest time throughout the day. Maybe 2 or 3 times, 10, 15 minutes. It's amazing how revitalizing those sorts of things are. Speaking of revitalizing, do you know that the second Tuesday of every month at 11 o'clock Central Time on all main social media channels, I'm going to be hosting a webinar. And we're going to be talking about things like this. Are you staying in balance in your life? Are you really taking care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically? I'm going to show you some tricks and some ways that you can do that. Well, if you don't want to wait until that webinar, why don't you register for a discovery call? Let's look at what's holding you back. What are the things that you're challenged with, and what are the ideas that we can come up with together to help you solve that problem and put a plan in place to do exactly that. So in the link below, you'll see where you can register for either the webinar or that discovery call, or better yet, both. My goal, my hope, my plan is to help you have a more victorious life. This is Steve Reed, Stephen Reed Coaching, Stephen Reed Ministries, and I hope you have a blessed day. We'll see you real soon. Goodbye for now.